What up, y'all? This is J. Cole.
Hey, what's happening, homie? This TIP, man.
Yo, what's up? It's Big Boy. Y'all know what time it is. Live from the West Coast. You already know you checking out Hard Knock TV. You heard?
You watching Hard Knock TV, you understand?
Learn that you yacht.
Yo, this is Childish Gambino, and you're on Hard Knock TV, a place I really love. Check it out.
Yeah, they say they want the realness. Rapped about my real life. Told me I should just quit. First of all, you talk white. Second off, you talk like you haven't given up yet. Rap stepfather, yeah, you hate me, but you will respect. I put in work, ask Ludwig. Put my soul on the track like Shoes did. Play this for my cousin, now he can't even think straight. Black and white music, now nigga, that's a mixtape.
Take us back to the day that you came up with your name.
I was with my friends. They were twins. Tim and Blair were their names, and we were getting drunk. I think at Brittany Hall with some other friends at NYU, and I was just, we were hanging out and we were putting our names in this Wu-Tang name generator that a friend of ours had been like, oh, you should get your Wu-Tang name. So we were getting drunk and putting it in, and I put it in, and Childish Gambino came out, and I started freestyling as Childish Gambino, and it just fit. It wasn't like magic or anything. It was just like, it just fit. Like, it was like, that's a good name for you, because it's like, your rhymes are kind of silly. So it just felt right. I didn't really grow up on hip hop. I mean, I grew up on a bunch of stuff. Mostly I grew up on like Funkadelic. My dad really liked Funkadelic, so I listened to that. Like if you play Maggot Brain, I could tell you, like, I could like hum every part of it, like every melody, every guitar. Like, he was always like, Eddie Hazel, it was always Eddie Hazel. But yeah, I didn't really listen to rap until like much later. I would say like even like end of high school, that was when I started really getting into rap. I thought it was really cool. I never really had a rebellious phase, so I wasn't really like, and my parents let me listen pretty much to anything I wanted. Or rather, they just didn't, like, they were too busy with other stuff. We had a lot of kids, so they never really stopped me from listening to, like, Eminem and Biggie. And I was like, whoa, I felt like I found like a treasure trove.
Now, were those some of the first few artists that like really got you excited about rap?
They were like the first ones that like scared me, like, which I liked. Like, they were the first ones that I felt like it was like felt new to me. I listened to like Portishead, and Portishead is like hip hop, it's trip hop, and like influenced, and then that got me into Pharcyde, and then the Pharcyde got me into Biggie, and then Biggie got me into Eminem, and I was just listening to all those guys all at the same time. That's what was like the heart of my, I guess, like hip hop stuff.
Mrs. Glover, ma'am, your son is so advanced, but he's acting up in class and keeps being in his pants, and I just want to fit in, but nobody was helping me out. They talking hood shit, and I ain't know what that was about, cause hood shit and black shit is super different, so I'm talking hood shit and cooling now like New Edition. Mom and dad wouldn't listen. They left the Bronx so I wouldn't be that. All their friends in NY deal crack. It's weird. You think that they'd be proud of them, but when you leave the hood, they think that you look down on them. The truth is, we still struggle on a different plane. $7 an hour, WIC vouchers, it's all the same.
On the track Outside, you talk about hood shit and black shit.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that a bit?
Hood shit and black shit, it's just, they get like intertwined a lot. Like, hood shit and black shit are not the same thing. And, I also feel like, it's one of those things where people just like, they kind of blanket statement the whole thing. I mean, it's the same thing with rap. People do the same thing with rap. Like, they just say like, people are like, oh, it's a rock album. Oh, what kind of rock album? Alt rock, indie rock, whatever. You're like, oh, it's a rap album. People are like, okay, got you. They never ask what kind of rap it is. They never, people always like think all rap is the same. That's why I didn't really call it rap. I don't like to call it album rap. I call it like black rock, because I just don't like the stigma that comes along with rap, because like people don't give it like all the credit. There's so many different types, and it's so awesome. There's a bunch of stuff that goes in it. Defining blackness, I think that's what the album is supposed to be about. Like, I don't really have the answers. Like that line in there is just like, Can we hit an N-word one day and not get upset? Can we try something new and not be suspect? I don't really know. We fucked up bad. Like, I meant that. Like, it was like, I don't know. All I know is we're fucked up. Like, there's a bunch of problems. But but like blackness, like defining it is hard. you know, it's just hard because like people bring the negative stuff that isn't necessarily blackness as much as like, oh, that's just something that poor people do, you know, because we have to, you know, or that's just something that, you know, people in, you know, Cali do. Like, it's just like black people, we are so divided, you know, that it's impossible to really say what blackness is because, you know, black people from different things like associate to different things. There's nothing really connecting us at all. You know, like Latinos got like fucking Spanish. You know, like white people know who they are. They can trace their lineage back forever. Like it's just like there's a lot of connecting things for a lot of like, black people in America. The only thing connecting them is negative stuff. Like it's always like, you know, the only thing connecting me and Obama really is the fact that like if we're in a you know, if we're driving in our car in Alabama at like, you know, 11 p.m. in a nice white neighborhood, we're gonna get pulled over. That's the only thing. Like it's like him growing up in Chicago, me growing up in Atlanta. Like there's nothing really that connects us other than the way people treat us, which is usually like negative stuff. And most of that has to do with class, but that all ties in and it's a complicated conversation. So like, but hood shit, you know, I mean like, hood shit is just, you know, I don't know. I don't even really know how to define hood shit other than just the way, you know, the way I was brought up, you know, with my parents and the way my parents were brought up. It's just like, this is what you do, you know. This is like, you know, putting hot water in a ragu, you know, jar, you know, to get the rest of it out. Like cutting open the fucking toothpaste to get the fucking shit. Like I feel like, you know, that's hood shit. I feel like people might listen to that lyric and be like, oh, you mean like hood shit, like, you know, bad stuff, but I know it just meant like, you know, what poor people do to get to
man, why does every black actor gotta rap some? I don't know, all I know is I'm the best one. It's a bonfire, turn the lights out. I'm burning everything you motherfuckers talk about. It's a bonfire, turn the lights out. I'm burning everything you motherfuckers talk about.
Album leaked a week early.
Yes.
How do you feel about that? You okay
Fine with it? I like it. Wayne said something that was really cool one day. He's like, a lot of rappers try and get their stuff to leak and they can't do it. You know, you know that I was like, I love the fact that people couldn't wait. That people were tweeting me. They were like, "Yo, I'm gonna buy your album, I swear," but like, I had to listen to it. I'm like, I don't care. Like I really don't. I mean, like, you know, I want the album to do well, of course. I want people to buy it and enjoy it. You know, but at the end of the day, if you just listen to it, then that's all I really wanted. Like, I'm okay with it leaking. You know, I think it helps. You know, I think it really helped me. Like, people have been saying good shit, so I'm fine with leaks.
I feel like if you have a good album, it actually helps you. If you have a
bad album, if you have a bad album, it doesn't help you. Like that's the thing. Like people won't buy it. People will be like, I don't need to do that. But if it's a good album, people, I mean, like it'll really help. Like leaks, I mean, like I don't think it was a mistake. Like people were just like, yours and Drake albums, was that like purposeful? Or I was like, no, I think our record companies are using the same computer. You know, like I think they're both like, oh, you put it out a week before, and then you know people will say it's good or bad, and then they'll buy it. Like, I mean, I don't deal with all that shit. I mean, I write the songs and make the songs. We put it on the album. We tour. Like that's the point of it. So I mean, it helped me. I think personally, I think people were digging it. So I'm happy that it leaked.
Speaking of Drake, earlier in your career, there were a lot of comparisons. Maybe it's because of the acting, rap, and stuff. Do you see anything any commonalities other than that you both rap and act?
Well, it's weird. Like, I feel like the lane he's in now, like, should have been mine. I mean, like, not should have been mine, but like, the lane that he's in now, like, should have been his. And I think it just never. I don't know why, like he went somewhere else, like, cause when I first heard him, I was like, oh yeah, this dude's talking about like the shit I relate with, but like the stuff he raps about now and stuff like that is like, that's not me, cause I'm not cool. Like, I really honestly believe this. Like, I'm not cool to pull that shit off. Like if you ever see me with a cigar in my mouth, it'll be the stupidest looking shit ever. I can't pull it off. Like I can't do that. I can't wear shades and shit. Like. I can, but I just look like a goober. Like I just, you know, I'm really neurotic. I know that.
Those are all bad ones.
So like I guess, but I can't really see. You know, I see the similarities other than just like, you know, we're both black, I guess, and act. But that's it, you know. It's weird, you know. I see more similarities with me and Mos Def than Drake, like, because people are just like, oh, he sings. I'm like it's Mos Def was doing that years ago. Like, Black on Both Sides was my shit. Yep. Like, I love that, and he's an actor, and like if people were like, this dude's copping Mos Def, I'd be like, I can feel that. I totally see where that's coming from, but like, I feel like, you know, Drake is so big right now, like, the comparisons were always gonna happen. That's gonna happen with any rapper who's really coming.
Kind of segueing that a little bit, I see you hashtag a lot, fuck rap cool. Yeah. What does that mean?
I stopped doing that so much. It's not even on camp. Fuck rap cool is not even on camp at all, I don't think. But like, it was just, somebody tweeted me. They didn't tweet me, but you know when people tweet and they put your handle in it, like, you ain't supposed to see that shit. Like, just be like, oh, they're talking about you, but they use you. That's like, all you have to do is put Donald Glover. I'm not gonna search my shit, but like, somebody was like, oh, Donald Glover, like, he's cool, but he's not rap cool. And I was like, rap cool? Like, I was like, what the fuck is rap cool? It just kind of made me mad. So, not even mad, but I was just like, what is rap cool? Like, I was like, what is rap cool? Like, what do you mean? Like, because I was like, do you mean like a gangster rap? Like, there's different type. It played more into like the thing again of like, what kind of rap are you talking about? Like, because people always say like good or bad when they really mean not my style, you know. So that was just what fuck rap cool, man.
Everyone hated me, I'm more hip-hop than you'll ever be. I'm bustin', I'm bustin' on these niggas, man. And nothing is the same again. You looking dumb as hell, man, forever sleeping on them. Your girl is not around, she busy sleeping on them. Will he fail? Now that's the wrong conversation. Terry Gross on the mic, I'm the talk of the nation.
I gotta ask you, the first time I saw you perform at Rock the Bells, you came out with some short shorts. And when we put up the video, that's like half the comments were like,
look at those shorts.
Where do the short shorts come from?
I just like to jump around on stage. Like, it's just like, I like to move. And jeans, they get gross, y'all. Like, they get nasty and wet, and because you're sweating and you're running around and shit, and they're just too tight. I mean, like, you can wear baggy ones, but I don't like baggy jeans. So I was like, shorts, you know, it's hot on stage, you can jump around, you don't have to worry about it. And like, I always like, it's just, I never like baggy shorts. Like, when the point to where shorts are here, those are short pants. Like, those aren't shorts. Like, the point of shorts is because it's hot. Like, I like Arthur, like, I loved Arthur Ashe when I was a kid. Like, I just thought he was so cool. And he always wore the shorts and like the tennis things and the polo, and he was just like, you know, like, it just looked like, it looked efficient. That's what I liked about it. It's like, it's efficient. Like, I feel like, you know, clothes should be like, make you look good and be efficient and do what they're supposed to do. And I feel like, you know, the shorts are short. I don't know what to tell you.